Hello, good afternoon students. Jai Sanskar. So now we reach the last video of this lesson, and in this lesson we are going to sum up all the 3 points that is left behind. The 14.6, what happened if it does not rain for a long period. 14.7, how can we conserve water? And the last point, rainwater harvesting, that is most important. So let's read and understand this. First of all, 14.6, what happened if it does not rain for a long time? See, in our previous video you have already learned that what happened if it's rain heavily. Jo full varsad aave to શું થાય? Similarly, in this video we are going to learn about what happened if it is not rain for a long time. જો પાણી ઘણા સમય સુધી આવે નહીં તો શું થાય? You all know, but let's read and understand. Can you imagine what would happen if you does not get rain in a region for a 1 year or a more? એક કે વધારે વર્ષ સુધી જો વરસાદ ના પડે તો શું થાય? What happen if there is no rain for the 1 year and more? The soil continuously to lose water by evaporation and transpiration. Since it is not being brought back by the rain, the soil become dry. See, you all know that soil continuously evaporate and transpirate water into the vapor on the soil, into the sky. And it gets back its water in the form of rain. But what happen if it doesn't get water back in form of rain? It becomes dry. The level of water in a pond and wells of the region goes down, and some of them may even dry up. The groundwater may also become scarce. This may lead to the drought. Slowly the groundwater, the lake, river started becoming dry up, and all these things lead to the drought. दुष्काळ પડે છે. In a drought condition, it is difficult to get a food and fodder. Food means that we eat, and fodder means the animals eat. The animals eating product like a hay and etc. ચારો જેને ગુજરાતીમાં કહી શકે, that is called fodder. You might have heard about the drought occurring in some part of our country or a world. Are you aware of the difficulties faced by the people living in these areas? See, if we didn't experience that, but we can feel that what if there is no water or a scarcity of water? We just use water recklessly without thinking, and we use it a plenty of the time like this, but still we didn't get idea about how it is difficult for them to manage without water or the less availability of water. What happened to the animals and the vegetation in this condition? એવી પ્લેસ કે જ્યાં પાણી નથી આવતું, અથવા તો વરસમાં એક જ વખત પાણી આવે છે, વરસમાં એક જ one time જ રેન વોટર પડે છે, and that is not to be the sufficient amount. ત્યાંના એનિમલ્સનું અને વેજીટેશન્સનું શું થતું હોય છે? Try and find out this by talking to your parents, neighbors, and by reading about from the newspaper and magazine. You should have an idea about this, and to get idea about this, you should ask to your parents, neighbors, and you also can collect the information from the newspaper and magazines. Now 14.7, how can we conserve water? As you know that there are many places in India and in the world which are facing the scarcity of water. After realizing the importance of water, how can we conserve them? આપણે એને સાચવી કઈ રીતે શકીએ? Only a small fraction of water available on the earth is fit for a use of plant, animals, and humans. You know that only 2 to 3% of water is drinkable, and we are using that, but it is very difficult if we didn't get that much also. Most of the water in the oceans and it cannot be used directly. When a level of the groundwater decreases drastically, this cannot be used anymore. See, we have a water everywhere, but we cannot use it. Like, we cannot use ocean water directly. Why? Because it is saline, means salty. The total amount of water on the earth remains the same, but the water available for us is very limited and decreasing with our usage. I know that total amount of water is very large, but the usable water amount is very less. The demand for the water is increasing day by day. The number of the people using water increasing with the rising of the population. જેમ population વધતી જશે એમ waterની demand પણ વધતી જાય છે. In many cities, long queue for the collection of water are common sight. Sight means દેખાવ. હવે તો મોટા સિટીમાં જ્યાં વોટર સ્કેર્સિટી હોય છે ત્યાં પાણી માટે લોકો લાઇનમાં ઊભતા પણ તમને જોવા મળતા હોય છે. ઓલ્સો મોર એન્ડ મોર વોટર બીંગ યુઝડ ફોર પ્રોડ્યુસિંગ ફૂડ એન્ડ બાય ઇન્ડસ્ટ્રીઝ એન્ડ ધ factors are leading the shortage of water in many parts of the world. Hence it is very important that water is used carefully. We should take care not to waste water. Many times it's been seen that when you brush your teeth, the water tap is continuously on. When you bath, you just bathing. You need 1 bucket of water, more than 1 and less than 2, that is okay. But if you just take a bath by using 10 to 15 bucket of water, you just liking the bathing, that is not good things. That is not okay, because there are so many animals and birds and humans on the earth which didn't get sufficient amount of water even they are required for the daily routines. So we should be careful about it. Now the last point, rainwater harvesting. See, rain તો પડે જ, પાણી આવે છે, બટ many of the time we are not saving them. આપણે હાર્વેસ્ટ કરતા નથી. We should harvest the rainwater here. If you harvest the rainwater, it will be available at the time of scarcity, and even the problem of the scarcity of water can be solved. One way of the increasing of availability of water is to collect the rainwater and store it for a later use. See, you can see the picture, the terrace. From the terrace, the pipe is fitted to the ground and from the ground it is taken to the small pit and stored in the ground. So this way you can harvest the water. Collecting rainwater in this way is called rainwater harvesting. The basic idea behind the rainwater harvesting is to catch the water where it falls. જ્યાં વરસાદ પડે ત્યાંથી વરસાદનું પાણી બચાવી અને પછી એવી કન્ડિશનમાં યુઝ કરવું એનો મેઇન હેતુ છે. વોટ હેપન ટુ ધ રેઇન વોટર દેટ ફોલ્સ ઓન ધ પ્લેસ દેટ આર મોસ્ટલી કવર્ડ વિથ ધ કોન્ક્રીટ રોડ્સ એન્ડ બિલ્ડિંગ્સ, ઇટ ફ્લોસ ઇન ટુ ધ ડ્રેન્સ. જ્યાં કોન્ક્રીટનો ફ્લોર બની ગયો છે અને મોટી મોટી બિલ્ડિંગો ઊભી થઈ ગઈ છે, વોટ હેપન ટુ દેટ વોટર, ઇટ જસ્ટ ગો વેસ્ટ અને મિક્સ વિથ ધ ડ્રેન્સ. From where goes to the river or lake, જ્યાંથી એ river અને લેકમાં જાય છે, which could be far away. A lot efforts will then require to get this water back into our home, as the water did not seep into the ground. When it is not seep into the groundમાં જ્યારે નીચે સુધી જતું નથી, then it becomes very difficult for us to get that water back and to get use. Discuss here the two techniques rainwater harvesting. Here we are going to discuss the two technique of rainwater harvesting. First one, rooftop rainwater harvesting. જે રૂફટોપ જે અગાસીમાંથી કે છાપરામાંથી પડતું જે પાણી છે એને તમે કઈ રીતે બચાવી શકો. લેટ્સ રીડ એન્ડ અન્ડરસ્ટેન્ડ. રૂફટોપ રેઇનવોટર હાર્વેસ્ટિંગ. In this system, the rainwater is collected from the rooftops of the storage tank through the pipes. This water may contain soil from the roofs and need filtered before it is used. તમે જે રૂફનો જે એન્ડ છે અહીંયા તમે પાઇપ મૂકીને યુ કેન સેવ હાર્વેસ્ટ ધેમ, બટ દેર ઇઝ અ પ્રોબ્લેમ દેટ ઇટ કન્ટેન્સ અ સોઇલ, મીન્સ એની અંદર થોડી ધૂળો હોય છે, રજ હોય છે. યુ નીડ ટુ ગેટ ફિલ્ટર ફર્સ્ટ એન્ડ દેન યુ કેન યુઝ ઇટ. Instead of collecting rainwater in a tank, the pipes can go directly into the pit in the ground. This then seep into the soil and to recharge or fill the ground water. And instead of doing this, if you don't want to do that, you can directly let the water go to the ground and the ground will be recharged, and then you can use it as a groundwater later on, as you can see in figure 14.13. Another option for the allow water to go into the ground directly from the roadside drains whatever collected rainwater, and the last option is to let it go to the soil directly, but you should not stop it. And even you can grow more and more trees which can also retain the water into the ground only. So here the 14.6, 7, 8 and as well as the whole chapter is over.